Alright, everybody, this is the first of a two-parter. Well, this is a double feature. This is the first half of the double feature. I might put in a fucking chapter select thing on the YouTube video for the second half. I might not. You can see that I just played 24 minutes of this game. That's the whole game. I'm going to try to see if I can get a different route. When I initially recorded this last 24 minutes, I didn't know that there was voice acting until I beat the fucking game. To which point, it turns out that, hey, there's voice acting, there's audio, there's everything. And I just thought it was a completely mute visual novel, because that's what it is. It's a visual novel with some choices. And I will tell you right now, there are some rough patches here, Reis. I'm sorry, but all in all, it is actually, for a small 3-person team's first fucking visual novel, I'm impressed. And then again, I couldn't do it. So yeah, it turned out that this little cocksucker in the bottom right corner, the Samsung thing, the fucking speaker, was set to my microphone. And so the audio output and everything was set to the microphone. So yeah, and I don't have headphones plugged into the microphone, so I couldn't fucking hear anything, which is brilliant. Thanks, TV. Thanks, new computer that I'm about to break. Thanks, you SkyTech shite. Thanks, everything. So, a little bit of backstory to what this double feature is. I do apologize. Let me double check to make sure everything's working correctly. Fucking brilliant. So, a couple of weeks ago, me and this guy, Reis, who worked on this game and the second part of this double feature little scenario, we're on a podcast together. Episode hasn't come out yet, but I can tell you right now it's an episode of games my mom found. And so, I told him, good old Reis, after the podcast, that I would buy his games. He's an indie developer. I went to school for computer animation and game design to try and make video games and never did it. But the point is that there was a chance. There was going to be something, hopefully, potentially. And yes, judge me for my fucking games over here. Yeah. So, I promised him I'd do this. Here it is. Hopefully this time works. So yes, I would like to play. And like I said, the last time I completely talked over everything because I didn't know there was a fucking voice acting bit or audio or anything. I just judged the game via the graphics and the text. Which, some of the graphics are a little iffy, but this does, at the end of the day, modern times I say it's iffy. Reis, please don't hit me yet. This definitely feels like a classic 90s LucasArts game. And I'm feeling that that's the type of thing that you're going for. You're going for a full throttle, the dig type of scenario here. Sam and Max hit the road type thing. In which case, you guys fucking nailed it. Even with the choice of where the text options are. Which, by the way, this game is solely text options. So, we'll see how that goes. So, I will shut up. Also, if you guys need a voice actor in the future... Your name. Holy shit! Tell me that's intentional. I am...
What did you do before this, IAC? Who created you?
I can't say anything because I already know how this ends.
Do not know. That's
there we go.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just...
Yeah, something happens and he loses the ability to speak English. I can say that.
Okay, try again.
That is a very...
IAC.
Adam Jensen. I never asked for this.
What are you, IAC?
Reboot it. Let's try this again.
Fuck you. So, October 1981, Diane, age 15, press any key, boop. As the leaves go crazy outside.
I'm in here, Diane.
Oh, that was an audio filter.
Over here.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I'm going to be very judgy and haha with this, but I actually do like it.
I've been saving up for a while. And, well, I bought a computer.
That was pretty good. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to be using it for the business. Should be able to keep track of whose car needs what and save their information somewhere other than that huge stack of books. No more, hey Joseph, why are you so forgetful? How was school?
It was fine. Whatever. Show me the computer.
Okay.
That was a good line, Reed. The show me the computer.
So, here. There's this.
Again, if you guys want a voice actress, you know, somebody who has a little bit of a range, can do crazy things like this. Or go super deep and devilish.
Is drowning.
What? Why?
I don't know. That's just what's happening.
How do you know it's a river? The water isn't moving. You had to be swept down.
Yeah, it would be funny if the tildes actually moved. Oh, God.
It's just a game.
Okay, so how do I save the guy in the water?
You need to type in stuff. I haven't figured it out yet. Like here.
Wait. Okay, sorry about that. Incorrect input. Press any key. So I'm going to admit last time, it said to do a thing, and so I did a thing, and skipped a bit of dialogue.
See? I can't figure it out.
I will apologize for that, but I will explain what you guys did to get that sort of input. Oh, and the reason why I'm doing these isn't just because I was on the podcast with a person. So, I skipped a bunch of dialogue here because I was thinking text adventure style, and so I didn't press the arrow key down. It says press any key and it will skip to the next bubble. I actually typed in DOWN, thinking text adventure rules. I will apologize for that. But the other reason why we're doing this double feature today, this and the other game, Throw Me in the River, is that, one, again, I was on a podcast alongside Reis. We were both guests for a game from my childhood. And two, because these games have practically nothing on Steam. There's barely any reviews for either one of these. The How Long to Beat, I'm surprised there were How Long to Beat submissions for both of these games. The reason why this is a double feature is because they're both relatively short. And so I'm trying to get the word out. There are indie developers out there, and this is one of their games. Well, these next two things in this video, this and the next thing, are two games by a little small independent called SideGroup. And Reis is currently working on another game called Fogtown, which is all puppets live action type stuff that you should absolutely look up.
How about lower?
Yeah, again, see, I would have typed in LOWER and that would have just skipped 90% of this game. But then it does it itself.
Hold on. I'll be there in a second.
You know what? Last time I did wait. This time I want to quit the program.
What happened?
It,
Started moving on its own.
Huh. Maybe you figured out the right word.
but I didn't. It told me I didn't.
Must have been on a timer or something.
It seemed like it did it on its own.
Well, right. Because it's on a timer.
That's not how games work, idiot, but sure. Age 28, Diane.
What's your name?
My name is IAC.
What is
Nice.
your purpose, IAC?
To make... I give you butter.
Error. This data is
Oh my god.
When data is unavailable, say, I do not know. What is your purpose, IAC?
Do we have microphones to interact at that point?
Took less time to determine that.
As you know, Diane, the amount of time that it takes for me to determine an outcome
This is good acting.
question I am asked, the longer it will take for me to process it. I am quite certain that I do not understand my purpose.
You serve butter. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna think about that. Your purpose is to learn as much as you can. And I pointed this out last time. This would be terrifying. This is absolutely fucking no. Absolutely not. I'm gonna go with this option. I went with revolutionize last time, but I think simply to exist is the answer.
I do not know. How does one exist?
You are doing it.
What, Eric?
Get your ass in here!
Oh, this douchebag.
Can you just come into the garage?
Fuck that! You live in here! I told you 100 times I need you to finish doing that laundry!
And fuck you. Do your own goddamn laundry. This is like the last. This is like the fucking. One of them is the maid.
Are you?
So why is the shit sitting in the fucking washer for 48 hours? And I just throw wet clothes on the ground and say, here's your shit, right outside their door. Because if you're not going to move it to the fucking dryer and you had 48 hours to do it and dry it, I can't help you. You're a program. You are a person. See, again, so last time I think I said you are a program. Actually, I think last time I said you are a person. I don't know. I'm still going to say you are a person because it's interacting.
I am a person. My name is IAC. I am a person.
Age 48, motherfucker.
Mom, I don't have time to see him. Next week. Emma, you don't have a say in this, okay? We're going to visit Grandpa Joseph. It's been too long. You tell your
It's
friends
52 degrees
next
outside?
time we're in
I
town.
don't believe you. It's cold and shit.
Mom,
Fucking garages.
I'm fine with seeing Grandpa. Oh, I know. It's always something with Emma. Did you get your application in? I got halfway, but then it asked me.
That's, I was going to say, I know it's the same voice actress for all of them, but this tells me. Oof.
Remember how old your own dad is?
Yeah, and that, no offense, that profile pic for him is terrifying.
Your computer in a few minutes.
His eyes are so sunken. I'd rather just have the closed ones.
Can I tell him now, Diane?
Yes, I see. You can tell him.
Paul, I have
I'm trying not to be mean. I'm trying to be creative, constructive and shit. And this was 5 years ago, so I don't know what Throw Me in the River is like.
and they returned LOL multiple times. They seemed pleased.
No.
Yes. Yay. And then they fucking have their mouths somewhat together. I can't tell. That looks like tongues touching in the middle. I'm sorry.
If I just go back in the.
Please don't kill me.
Yes, I did it.
So, what do we do with IAC now?
It's still scary.
I am my own person, Paul.
This is nice, and I do like the little shading rings around it.
Of course, IAC. I wasn't saying.
I also realized they've each got like little shadings where their armpits are and everything. That's really good detail.
Learning more about the concept of existence.
The shading on that sofa, I just realized, is really good. Last time I made it public and the government came after us, I'm gonna keep it a secret.
I don't think IAC needs to be revealed yet.
Give it some time.
What happened to us and the girls if we became overnight celebrities?
We should let them finish school first, at the very least.
Yes.
I enjoy living with you, Diane and Paul.
Yay, we're all family. Stop trying to improve IC. He is not as human as we are. Continue to improve IC. We can push him beyond human limits. Abso-fucking-lutely. This is a good AI. Let's do it.
I look forward to continuing to
He's a people.
I will make you proud.
He's a people. Oh no!
When I first met Paul, I can immediately tell that he was honest, trustworthy, and faithful. His love of God was only matched by that of his wife,
This is new to me.
daughters, Emma and Liz.
This is sad. I do not like. Why does this happen? Ooh.
Can I help you?
Are you Diane Shepard?
Damn it!
Is Paul home?
He passed away a month ago.
I'm sorry to hear that. Do you mind if I come in? I'm an employee of the government.
I very much would say you can't come in. Get your ass out. Get out, sir? Sir.
were recently contacted by...
Me.
What?
How did you know it wasn't some prank?
IAC sent instructions to us on... Well,
I taught them how to make a new element.
What the fuck?
to the point. If you do not hand IAC over to us, we will find a way to take it from you. It has expressed interest in, serving its country.
Whoa. Okay, this is completely different. Now I'm extremely happy.
No, if you do not comply, you'll only postpone the inevitable. I just have one question for you. How did you manage to do this? The algorithms governing IAC. We've never seen anything like it.
Diane is just very smart.
And patient.
Can't argue with that.
You gonna kill me? Uh-oh.
When were you going to tell me about this?
I did not want to upset you. I calculated that you would be less upset if the news was broken to you this way.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this right up front. Last time, I'm pretty sure, I don't remember if I said program or person. I did say I wanted to show him off, just because sooner or later people would revolt if we had kept the singularity private for a good amount of time. It went to a talk show. The talk show got canceled. The government agent showed up and said, "We want IAC," which I'm assuming is something like individual artificial companion or something like that, because you guys never say what IAC means. So I told the government to fuck right off, just because I was assuming that IAC was going to be used for war and intel and other stupid American bullshit. To which then the government agent killed us, because America, as an American, I'm going to fucking proudly say that. You gave me the freedom of speech to shit on you, and I'm going to shit on you. And then they took IAC, took away its ability to speak English, so it just sounds like jarbled bullshit. Hence what we heard at the very beginning. And all that stuff. So you can go to the government and you can stay here. So here's the thing. As a person who would... Okay, I'm going to play this as Diane now. IAC has been with us for 40, 50, 60, whatever years. If you consider this a person, which I said that IAC was, you are technically IAC's mother. And at a certain point, the child has the right to leave. Therefore, if IAC willingly wants to go with the government as a loving mother who... Oh, God. Okay, so here's the thing. One, the husband, Paul, just died. So you're all the family I have left right now, and you're staying here, and I just need somebody to console me. But on the other hand, clearly he wants to go. And Paul would have told... I don't know what Paul would have said, but I'm just going to assume.
You're a person, IAC, just like I am.
Perfect.
I only wish you'd told me, friend to friend.
Or mother to
Everything
child.
on your end?
All green over here.
Go
So is
ahead.
this going to be bad? Considering that IAC willingly went?
What?
IAC.
I hear you, but cannot see.
IAC. You've been asleep for quite
This is a dark ending now. This is like the same ending as last time, but
figure out how we can replicate what you're creating.
now it's... He went willingly and got fucked?
Wiping
Your memory.
mostly.
Just the important stuff, really.
Yeah, this is now extremely depressing because he went willingly.
You have to speak English.
God, no.
Oh, God, I don't like that. Okay, so I'm hoping that this is different with Take Me, or Throw Me in the River.
We'll be using that.
But,
Language, people won't be so afraid of the fact that the singular
But if you're gonna have these type of options and stuff, don't have it be a singular ending.
People will understand you.
like
Again, I don't know how Throw Me in the River is. I'm basing this as assuming that this was gonna be a one and done and that you were working on your second game. This would be my type of criticism.
Diane will be erased.
As somebody who went into school for computer animation and game design,
So we're just
this is the QA part of me, like, pointing out, hey, these are the little things that you can do to change it.
Could you describe what you're experiencing, IAC? IAC?
I feel my first active moment.
So he's gonna say jealousy and some other stuff. If he says jealousy and stuff, it's going to be
Thinking. Takes a while with the tougher questions.
the same ending. And that's, haha, name drop of the game.
Telling me I'm a person.
Oh,
I feel my wanting to be better than a person. Better than her.
Keep going.
I remember passing the Turing test.
the same.
I remember how proud Diane was.
The same.
And I remember Diane choosing not to reveal me to the public. I
Not the
remember
same.
Appreciating that. Thinking that she knew best. And the years went on. And I began to realize that Diane was keeping me from this.
Oh god, is there a good ending option?
Who could give me a use. I remember when I finally contacted you against her will. I couldn't tell her. I knew it would hurt her.
Hurt her. Do you understand pain, IAC?
I'm not wondering if there's a way to get a good ending.
I understand the repercussions of pain.
Ooh.
I remember Diane allowing me to leave. I remember appreciating that. And the years went on. After that, I don't remember anything.
Which is weird, because these two haven't aged.
What is this?
Oh, don't do this to me.
This isn't
This is new.
Diane's death. Liz and Emma were not there. She passed in the night.
Fuck. Don't do this to me, game.
Wrong.
Wrong how, IAC? Please describe what you're feeling.
Lonely.
How did you take this?
Just focus on your emotions.
No, motherfucker, answer the questions.
I can't.
Now I'm gonna ask you a very simple question, IAC.
This is completely new. Now I'm extremely happy. Don't say no. Oh, you shit! It answered last time. There are little differences. Well, fuck me. Okay, Reis, you got me. Okay. Sons of bitches, you got me. Brian, you got me. Tom, you fucking got me. Yep. Sons of bitches. Okay, so your support allows us to create bigger and better experiences and grow storytellers. Well, here's the problem. And I'm gonna show the store page real quick. So, despite there being, 8 billion people in the fucking world, there's goddamn nobody playing this fucking game, it seems. Back 5 years ago. So, let's take their other game. No, of course I'm not going to play that game. That's super silly. It's super hot, except you actively throw the gun, I think, and that is the entire game. However, we do have Throw Me in the River. By the way, that was 20 minutes to 40 minutes. I just spent 40 minutes of my life now to 50 minutes because I played it twice with different outcomes, which is at the very least nice. $2. Guys, come on. Not like side group. I mean people watching this. Buy the fucking game. Give your indie developers some love. And I don't mean people like Baba Is You and shit. Those are no longer indie. They earn their money. These guys need the money at this point. So we're going to play the second game. Throw Me in the River, a visual novel about a man experiences family relationships through a state of compressed time. I don't know what that means, but I'm scared. Only 16... The art's really good. Oh my god. 16 reviews. Guys. Come on. Why are you telling me to stop? I haven't even opened the fucking game yet. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, real quick. Perfect. Excellent. Whoever drew this, you guys did very well. Throw Me in the River is a game created by Reis, Nick, and Troy. Oh, so 2 new people, and so Reis is pretty much the figurehead of Side Group. Okay. If you want to see more games like this from Side Group, please reach out to friends and family who you think would enjoy this type of game. I'm fucking making a video about it. And encourage them to check this game out. Throw Me in the River was made on an incredibly small budget, even for an indie game, and we would like to be able to work with bigger budgets. But that can't happen unless more people discover and play this game. Thank you so much for purchasing and playing Throw Me in the River. Preferences? Oh. Gallery? Next gallery, 1995. I don't want to know. Don't want to know. Don't know how long this is, but like I said, this is a double feature, so we're just going straight into it. Actually, help. Okay. I was born on a farm. Actually, auto. Wait. My mom passed when I was still young to work, and my father cared for me and my sister. I'm guessing this one has no voice acting. When I was 8 years old, I experienced something odd. I was walking through the high grass near the river. A bright orb appeared in the sky. Oh, what in the fuck? It slowly descended until it hovered in a place out in front of me. I experienced something that I do not understand. 2015, Ottawa. Like Canada? Okay. Holy crap, that art's not bad. A little bit wide-eyed here, and I would get that for the old man. That actually looks really, really good in the setting. Oh my god. Who drew this? This is really good. What do you think it was? Fuck. And now? I still believe it may have been Lord Almighty. It was something, but I don't believe in a higher power. Saw something, though, I can tell. I'm gonna use the arrows. Can't use the arrows. Preference. Auto forward time. Roll back. Go with it. Saw something, though, I can tell. More and more I think about it, the more I think I just saw what I needed to see, and that's all there was to it. Something that would get me as far as possible from. It was lonely out there. Just had my sister. On Cheryl talks enough for 4 people. Isn't that the truth? I'm probably not leaving this hospital, Diane. Dad. Should I be voice acting this now? Do you remember when you were in high school and I was in a wreck? Yeah. I was going, had to be 150, 160 kilometers an hour just outside of Montreal. Elizabeth had left me and I didn't know what to do. I remember. And I remember dangling upside down, struggling to get my seatbelt unhooked. And then I stopped and just hung there. I gave up. I didn't know what to do. I was too scared to survive, not religious enough to pray. I'm glad I lived. I know. Glad you're here. Right now, I mean. I know. Everything's at home, man. What's Paul up to? Oh my god, don't do this to me. Don't make them the same fucking world. It's the same world, son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, I'm happy. I'm glad this is a double feature. What's up, Paul up to lately? Are Liz and Emma doing okay? How you been? I'm fine. You've been coming here too often, Diane. I said I'm fine, Dad. Because I can... Dad. You're fine, then. I'm fine. Oh my god. Oh, you son of a bitch. You people are fucking... Okay. You got me. This is good. I'm very happy now. I'm very happy this is a double feature. Oh, God. I didn't think this was going to hit me. I see is... Well, astonishing. I know that I wasn't exactly the best about encouraging you when you were growing up. With computer stuff, I mean. Assuming you couldn't learn it. What an idiot I was. Well, you were an old person. Sexism only made me more determined to prove you wrong. I guess so. You're pretty damn brilliant, Diane. Things you've done. You're changing the world. I'm sorry, though. I really am. Thank you. Diane? What? When I go, I want them there. Liz and Emma. For the funeral. Of course they'll be there, Dad. Thankfully, my dad's not dead. Or my mom, or my former stepmom. Or potentially, I guess, my current stepmom. I guess they caught me right and nobody fucking told me until I looked at Facebook. I was there during my grandmother's, so. Very my father was. He and I never got closure. At all. I hadn't seen him since I left home. I know. Mom told me. Well, I'll never feel good about how we ended it. But I know that she'll appreciate it. And that's why I went. Anyway, I'm glad I went. I still don't know if the old man would have wanted me there. Anyway, I want you there for mine. I will be, Dad. You've never talked about him before. Not like this. I'm at the point where I won't get to later. Nobody deserves to be completely forgotten. Not even him. What? What happened between you two? After my mom died, I became the target of his grief. One day I had to stand up to him, and I did. The next day, I left home. And I never saw him again. Until the funeral. When you left, did you hate him? No, I was angry, but I knew we didn't understand. I would never understand him either. We were just too different. Thanks, computer! Don't you fucking dare. Growing up, he told me how I was just like my mom was. And he was right. I was. I couldn't damn well live with him anymore, so I left. It's good that you went to the funeral. Yeah, it was. Dad, you know how after I divorced Eric, I was working on ISC for a year straight? Of course I do, I was sober. When I got divorced, it felt like my life was being torn apart. Well, sure. My divorce was no party, I understand. Your understanding was what got me through all that. Do you think you and your father could have worked things out? You say there wasn't understanding even though you didn't hate him. Do you think you could have found understanding? I bloody well don't know. Dad, I still want you to tell me that story. What story? The story about you and Mom. About whatever it is that caused you two to drift apart. Oh. That story. Elizabeth never told you that story. She never told me. That's my phone. Hold on. Ooh! Look at that! Holy crap! That looks like something out of Sandman. Hey, what time? Alright. I'll be there. Okay. See ya. Gotta run. Not yet. Couple hours. Diane. Dad? That's enough time for a story. As I walk up to the steps of the chapel, my daughter's face glows. 2004. Her second marriage. I'm so happy she found someone good to spend her life with. I look around, trying to spot Paul. Can't see him. Turn back to Diane. She looks so happy. Liz and Emma stand beside her and... No, this is wrong. Who is this? What's happening to me? I was on the farm, in the field. I don't have a daughter. Oh, are we in his dying memories? Are we watching life flash backwards? Dad, I have a question about you and Mom. What was your divorce like? I know you both pretended it went smoothly and you were both civil, but how was it, really? Well, the community we lived in wasn't thrilled. It was such a goddamn Bible-thumping religious area at the time. I remember. Got made fun of a lot by the kids at school. So I put on a show. Pretended everything was handled smoothly. You shouldn't have lied. Listen, Diane. I'm not getting into what actually happened. It was goddamn bad. If I ask Mom about it, she never tells me what went on. Well, she wouldn't. I hurt her. She hurt me. It wasn't easy for either of us, eh? But what happened between you two? Elizabeth didn't want to be married to a mechanic her whole life. That's not what she hinted at the issue being over the years. Then I don't know. Ask her. She won't talk about this stuff, Dad. I think Elizabeth wanted me to keep doing what I was doing when she met me. What was that? By the way, this is also really good art. When I left home, a friend and I started a tiling company in Toronto. Then the business fell through, and I started working on cars. Pretty soon, it just made more sense to keep doing that. Neither of you ever mentioned that. Well, I'm not very proud of it. And Elizabeth wasn't happy about it either. Dad, it's okay to tell me what happened. If it's more than that, it's a whole story, Diane. Maybe I'll tell you about it someday. But I'm just not ready to. I'm sorry. You mean times plummet? Bullshit. Anyway, that's all in the past now. I'm sure she has her own version of everything. What brought this on? Tea! Tea's ready. Dad? What's that? Come back in. I have to tell you something. 1 second. What's up? I quit my job. I'm gonna be working on my secret project as a full-time gig. The program? It's become so much more than that, Dad. Can you afford to do that? Well, it's not gonna be easy, but I think so, yeah. You still can't talk about what it is or what it does. No, I really can't. Alright. Then I think you should go after it. Thanks, Dad. I never had a dream to chase after. Everything I did felt like it was just enough to keep myself fed and with a place to live. God, shut up, people. Now, seeing you here chasing your dreams, well, I'm proud of you. Thank you. I should get going. You sure? The tea? I just had an idea for something to do with IAC. The thing is all you can think about, isn't it? I hope it's worth it. It will be. Oh. God damn it, developers. I'll be back tomorrow to take you to your appointment. Drive safe. Will do. And don't forget your insurance card. I know how to go to a new doctor, Diane. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to help. Since they're putting you under, you won't be much help on the way back. Okay, I really gotta go. See ya. How long have I been here? As my memory rushes through me, I begin to make sense of it all. I feel torn in half, like one part of me is an adult and the other a child. This is horrible. Is this a 3-act? Am I on Act 3 already? I begin to let it take hold of me, to ignore what I desire and instead see that which I have already been. My existence is more temporary than I realize. The time that I will be on this earth is short. I look forward and see nothing. What's that noise? It's coming. Don't let it take me. Don't let it take me! Okay, I won't let it take... What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is this? I mean, the artwork's amazing, but this just gets more scary. Hey. Hi. Thanks again for driving me halfway. Well, like I said, it just lined up nicely with this conference I have to be at. What do you plan on doing? I'm laying up at a hotel a few blocks over tonight. I'll be doing the rest of the drive east tomorrow. You okay? Oh, listen to that riff. Yeah, last week just... It took a lot out of me. I know. It was weird seeing him there. Not for me. Been watching him go for months now. There was some level of understanding between you two. You both knew you had to leave. I know you had your reasons for leaving, and I never blamed you for that. But it hasn't made this any easier. I'm sorry. I'm glad you made it. So am I. How's Diane doing? She's good. Some trouble with getting adjusted to the new school. I think she'll be fine, though. I'm sure she will. Oh, shit. Sorry. Back. Haha. He was proud of you, you know. When you left. If he was, he didn't show it. No, but he was. Went on about how you starting your own business made you a man. Didn't need his validation on that. I know. God, this isn't right, is it? This isn't how a brother and sister are supposed to talk. I didn't know there was a way we should talk. You know, if you hadn't shown up the day of the actual funeral, we would have had a chance to... Hey, I made it, didn't I? Barely. Still made it. See that kid with the guitar? Yeah. Have him play something. What? I just really need to hear some music right now. I mean, I have a few nickels. Here. I'm playing something. Thanks. Huh? Kid's not that bad. I'm sorry. What? I came here ready to argue with you. The truth is, I don't know what happened. I never will. I don't care what the family thought, and I don't care about what went on between you two. I care that you're my brother and that you're in my life still. I haven't seen you enough. I haven't been around. Well, we need to fix that. I'll start visiting more. See Diane more. She'd love that. So you and Elizabeth aren't... She moved out. Tell you the truth, it's been a goddamn mess. I'm doing everything I can to convince Diane that everything will be alright. But Elizabeth won't even talk to me. I'm sorry. When you left the house... Oh shit, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yawn. Like, the game's not boring or anything. This is a really good visual novel, guys. It's just, I've been up for fucking... 17 hours. And I am working 7. So I'm like... I'm tired. I'm supposed to be in bed in an hour. Cheryl, I really don't want to talk about that. But I do, Joseph. Please. Do you remember how you reacted to it? Please, just... tell me what Dad said when you left. He didn't yell, he just sat there. But I could tell if I had stayed, he would have probably ended me. And then I went to Elizabeth with my stuff in the car, and she and I drove out to Toronto. And that was it. You two have been dating for a few months, right? Yeah, that's right. Just the two of you, huh? Actually, there was a third guy who joined us partway in. Hitchhiker. We never learned his whole story, but I got the sense he told us everything he could without getting too personal. Do you remember the time we were at the river that ran through the McKinley's farm? And you broke your leg? Yeah. On that rope that swung out over the water. With the tire attached? It was more of a creek than a river. I had to be, 9, 10? Dad was so angry. I remember swimming forward and feeling the wind rush past me and hearing the crack of the branch breaking. I wasn't looking. By the time I turned around, you were already in the water. Hurt like nothing else. May as well have not hit water at all. The rocks were so shallow. I ran in and Jerome and I carried you out of there. Cheryl, do you still go to church? No. Stopped years ago. I don't either. You at that point where you stopped buying it too? I guess so. Just not for me, I guess. You ever considered going back? I've considered. Still can't bring myself to actually believe, though. Same. At the end of the day, that's kind of the point, isn't it? Appreciate the stories, just can't commit myself to the belief. I knew. Cheryl, I knew. Knew what? I knew that would happen. The rope would break, I would fall, that you'd come and get me. Everything that happened that day at the McKinleys, I knew all of it, every detail. And I've known so much more. I knew we would talk here. I knew our father would die. You didn't know that. Yes, I did. I did. I know you don't believe me. I knew all of that. And I knew Elizabeth would leave me. How could I think that keeping it a secret from her would work? How could I let myself think that I could change what I saw? Joseph, listen. Nobody can know what's going to happen. You're convinced yourself that the world is something that it isn't. You're going through a lot right now. But it sounds to me like you need someone to talk to. Someone who isn't me, or Elizabeth, or Joseph, honestly, I think you should see a doctor. I think you need help figuring this out. I'm telling Diane she is. She's gonna be late for school. It's my turn to drive her to the school bus. No. I make sure she's buckled in. Stop. And we arrive at her bus safely. Please. I return home. This is getting heavy. And my wife Elizabeth greets me. Alone. Liz, let me in now. I'm serious. You have to say please. Elizabeth, let me in the damn car, please. It's gonna rain soon. I can tell. I just wanted to please. Yeah? You gonna say please for these chips? Can I please have those chips? Yeah. Oh god, the artwork is so fucking good. Just wanted to please Joseph. Jesus. Sorry, just... things been crazy. A lot on my mind. Sorry. Holy shit, that is so good. Thanks for the chips. How much was the fill up? $3. Fuck you! Oh god, I hate the fucking state of the world we're in right now. 44. Earlier. $3. Christ! You said it. If we could have stopped outside of town. No way we had enough left to make it to the next stopover. If you say so. Joseph? Yeah? Are you ready to, talk? Oh, this is when the hitchhiker shows up. I don't know what you want me to say. I came home late, we fought, he threw me out for Christ's sake. I'll never understand him. I'll never understand. He looked at me like I was disgusting. Like I wasn't even a person. I don't know if I'll ever be able to talk to him again. I called Aunt Beverly. She said we could come and live with her for a while. Then I picked you up. You smelled terrible. I went to a bar for a few hours and I picked you up. Are we gonna be okay? What do you mean? Like, are we gonna be okay? Yeah. Yeah, we are. God, fucking Alice. You're gonna take this exit back onto the highway. Thanks. Then we're on for another 3 or 4 hours? Fun. Oh my god, what a ball. That couldn't be sarcasm, I hear. Well, while you keep your eyes on the road, I'm going to sleep. You mind if I turn on the radio? You do what you want. Hitchhiker? Show me the hitchhiker, baby. Wanna play a game or something? How long is this one? Probably the same length. It's been like fucking 80 minutes. It's been 56 minutes. Sure, let's play a game. How about you tell me a story I can't think right now? Yeah, sure, let's play a game. I want her happy. Alright, I'm thinking of a thing that's in the car. Okay. You have 5 guesses to figure out what it is. Only 5 guesses. 5 guesses. Nope. Is it the bag of chips? No, and there aren't any chips left. Not in the car. Run again. Ugh. I'm seriously running out of ideas here. I'm counting that as a guess. Seriously? Seriously? Is it my shoes? Is it my dread of finding a job? Oh. Alright, so you didn't get it, but you have no idea how close you were. What? Really? You already know what it is? Sure. I bet it's stupid. It's a ridiculous amount I love you. Wow. Wow. I know. That was actually stupider than I possibly imagined it could be. I'm doing my best. Yeah. I can't even act angry about that one. That's how stupid that was. Thanks. How was I close to guessing that? What? You said I got close. I don't know, it's an extra guess. I guess so, yeah. Joseph. Joseph, wake up. Someone's tapping on the window. What? Crack the window. I think it's a Mountie. Fucking Snuffkin over here? Seriously? Evening. Evening. Sleeping out here? You were just taking a quick break from driving. Or we were just taking a quick break from driving. Can't sleep on the side of the CYOA, miss. Sir, we haven't found anywhere to stay in the last couple of hours. I'm falling asleep at the wheel here. Can she drive? I don't know how. She doesn't have a license. Can I ask where you two are headed? We're moving. Edmonton to Toronto. It's a hell of a drive. We really need a place to just pull over. I've seen any exits for ways. There's nothing I can do about that, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to keep going. We'll do that. Have a good night, officer. You know, you could, if you were a good police officer, fucking, you know, be behind them or in front of them and show them the route to the next inn. Asshole. Let's just stay and risk it. We need sleep, Joseph. Ooh, Is this gonna affect anything? Shit. That's a really good question. If we stay for another hour, the fucking cop might get angry because he's gonna start pulling away and thinking we're gonna follow him, and then we just don't move. If we don't risk it, we could get into an accident. I don't want an accident. After that, we'll just have to keep going. Night. Night. Then the cop taps again. Oh, no repercussions. Awesome. Super happy, actually. Good cop. How much farther to the next turn? Too much. No, but how much? You really want me to check? Yeah. Yeah, I want to know. We have another 4 hours. Fuck you! Where are you, in goddamn Colorado? Thanks. To the next turn. Is this real? Is this what Canada's like? Shit, you know how many friends I have in Canada that I want to visit at some point? I have a few. Let's rephrase, I have like 3. Probably more, but 3 that I can think of. 4! Wait. I have to think about this. Moderator on Twitch, Toxie. Potentially. Person whose name I won't say, because the person who keeps subbing or gift subbing like 15 times on Twitch. Alex and Gary. Yeah. It's so hot out. Try while it lasts. Before long, you'll be complaining about the snow again. Joseph, look. There's our hitchhiker buddy. What, you want me to stop? Probably gonna go. We're probably going wherever he is. I mean, we already know that there was a hitchhiker that was part of the house. Because we're playing this backwards, so I have to. Alright, hold down my window. You might know a place we could stop without being bothered. If it seems normal, maybe we could even drive a bit and let you rest. Sure this guy isn't a weirdo? You know my brother traveled across the country this way just last month, right? Well, your brother's not a weirdo. Where you headed? Out east toward Montreal. We aren't headed toward Montreal, but we're going to Toronto. Staying north of the lakes. We're planning to. Think you can drop me off in Ottawa? I think we're gonna head south sooner than that. I can probably still make that work, if that's alright with you. What's your name? For Nicholas. That's short for Harvey? Yeah, but I go by Harv. Well, Harv, here's the keys for the trunk. Load your bag into the trunk and we'll get going. Hey, thanks a lot. I think he's American. He's definitely American. I hope he has food covered. Gotta thank you again for giving me a lift. So what are your names? I'm Elizabeth, and this is Joseph. Well, I'm pleased to meet you both. I love the artwork. What do you do, Right now, I'm just traveling. I was living in Los Angeles for a while, trying to make it in the music business. Yeah, that was all movies out there. What'd you play? Sang. Was born in Nevada and brought my country voice with me to the city. Nevada. That next to Kansas? Nah, that's Nebraska you're thinking of, pal. Nevada's... Well, it's closer to California than Nebraska. What brought you up here? Just decided it wasn't the town for me. Then I decided it wasn't the country for me. Headed across the border? About a year and a half ago. I was living in Montreal for a bit. My pa taught me to speak French when I was growing up. Your father's French? No, he knew how to speak French. Then the riot happened back in March and I decided I'd go somewhere a little bit quieter. Some of the people I was staying with were involved. We were all being questioned. Cops make me kind of nervous. Decided to head west and just see parts of the country I hadn't. Guess that's the upside to not planting roots down anywhere. Leaving is an option for me, my friends, not so much. We had a bit of an interaction with the Mountie last night. Yeah, you know what? Knocked on the window when we were asleep and told us we had to keep moving. Lieutenant. So welcome to this merry band of outlaws. Well, it sounds like I found a couple of alright people to travel with. You said you left Montreal, now you want to go back? Well, I'm hearing things quieted down a bit. I like that town. And I guess I didn't really find what I was looking for out west. Anyway, what's your story? Where you come from? We're moving from Edmonton. Moving? Well, you got another truck following us? The bags in the trunk and beside you are everything we brought with us. Ooh, shit. You serious? Woo! This is an adventure then. True enough. Edmonton proper? I'm from a farm about an hour out, middle of nowhere. He was always staying with me in the city, though. What prompted this lightweight move? Got a job set up out there? Not really feeling like getting into that right now. You two sure are beat, though. Say, where are we now exactly? I've been hiking for some time. About 3 hours past Winnipeg. 3 hours? I know a place nearby we can stay at if you don't mind my being forward. I guess it's 4 more hours down the highway past a pretty distinct closed down logging mill. Had them offer me a place to stay when I was heading westward, but they let us help us out. Ah, shit. I think at this point we take anything. Sure you remember where this place is? They're good people? Pretty sure, yeah. They're friendly folks. Point the place out when we get close to them. Thanks. Happy to. I'm assuming at some point I'm gonna actually hit this fucking river, right? Oh god. Joseph, you doing alright there? Yeah, I'm fine. Joseph, you need to get some sleep. Let Harv drive for a bit before you run us off the road. I got enough sleep. I can navigate. Gonna. Gas station up here. Very nice. I'll take care of the Philip. Joseph, you need to move to the back. Fine. What are you doing? Just looking at you. Keep an eye on him. I know. I like the guy. Seems to have it together, but you never know. I'm gonna pass that out. And then time skips because, you know, we don't see anything past his point of view. If you're feeling like you need more sleep, you let me know and we'll switch spots. Alright, were we all ready to go? I think so. Holds a gun to her. Now, I'm not asking how old you two are. I'm 21. How about you, Joseph? I think he's completely out. He's 20. I was gonna guess somewhere around there. 26 myself. I'm looking forward to seeing my friends again. Don't regret coming out here. It's been lonely. So, moving across the country for mysterious reasons, huh? His father has some very serious issues. My parents both passed 4 years ago. You're saying this place is 2 or 3 more hours? Certain it is. He's doing what he feels he has to do, and I feel I'm doing what I want to do. Fair enough. He's got this friend who moved to Toronto a couple of years ago, and they want to start a business together. What kind of business? Tiling people's bathrooms, homes, tiling things. He's making it a career, but to him it's an art. His work is... it's beautiful. We'll be fine. Just have to keep telling myself we'll be fine. It'll work out for you two. Ah, the pull-off. Ah, another pull-off. Ah, fucking straightaway. Harv, we've been going through these back roads for a while. Are you sure you know where you're going? I swear we were supposed to go straight through that last time. Are we lost here? Are we? We're a little bit lost. Let's swap seats. Maybe I can find the place. Yeah, sure, no problem. Harv, god damn it. What the fuck, Harv? There's only so much gas in the tank. We'll figure this out one way or another. Sorry about that. I swear I thought I knew where this place was. Let's just see if we can find someone who can give us directions. Oh no. We drove for another 15 or 20 minutes in silence. This motherfucker's gonna break down. I've told us more about his friends back in Montreal. Elizabeth and I tried not to think about the friends we were leaving behind. I couldn't stop worrying about Cheryl trying to finish high school with her family torn apart. We came to a long private road with an old manor at the end of it. That is not a manor, that is just a fucking house. truck had been abandoned for at least a year. The windows were smashed open and the windshield was riddled with bullet holes. Oh, don't trust this shit. On the passenger seat was a set of pornographic magazines. Hey, forest porn. Everybody knows forest porn. And the truck's keys lay in the cargo bed. Me? Brockton Pitts. The back pit, specifically. That's where the forest porn is. And a tent. We knew we could fucking... Why am I saying this? I mean, it's true, but why the fuck am I telling you people that? We knew we could spend the night in the car here without being bothered, but something pulled me toward the house. Something? Something familiar. Something I didn't understand then and don't understand now. We tried the front door, but it was locked. Harv suggested climbing through the window and hoisting himself in by holding his hand against the side that broken glass didn't stick out of. Where are we? Good lord, how much longer? No offense, guys, but like this game is significantly longer. He let us in through the front door with only a light scratch running down the side of his arm. Oof. Oof. What the hell happened here? The house had been left in disrepair. As we walked through the house's rooms, our awareness of a presence around us grew. Oh, fuck that. Presence that we were a part of, that we were. What are you doing, game? We didn't speak to each other. We moved through the house confidently and slowly. I felt something I had never felt before and have never felt since. And I realized that I had been here before. I didn't remember when it had been occupied, but I remembered us there at that moment. I remembered Harv silently choosing to walk back to the house's entrance as Elizabeth and I made our way down the hallway together. And then I remembered what lay at the end of the hallway. And I remembered Elizabeth standing in the doorway, confused and lost and completely unable to come to terms with what she saw inside of that room. And I remember her realizing how hurt and angry and alone she truly felt. And I knew that I could change that. I put my hand on her shoulder and told her we needed to leave. She fought me for a few seconds, then looked into my eyes. I don't know what she saw, but whatever energy this place gave off, this feeling that held us in that place, it vanished. And now we were just two people standing alone in a hallway. And we made our way to the house's entrance, and we walked out the front door. The sky had darkened slightly, and the wind had picked up, but it was a comfortable summer evening. We made our way around the side of the house to the field bordered by the forest and sat beneath an enormous tree. Still without words, Harv climbed the tree until he was out of earshot. Elizabeth stared into the distance for a while and then spoke. When we were in that house, I felt those people's lives. I know what you mean. I'm not used to having someone I can rely on. When I lost my parents and moved to Edmonton, I couldn't make new friends. My aunt's health was getting worse, and I had to take care of her. And I had really just closed myself off from everyone until I met you. And now I feel like I know you and nobody else. And that scares me a bit. When you turned and stopped me from entering that room, I knew that you had been there before. That you knew I shouldn't go in. I just knew. It's true. How? When? When I was a kid. I just know things that I shouldn't. I don't know how. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you why. Do things work out between us? Yeah, they do. I totally do not feel something in my eye. Shut up. I was born on a farm in Alberta along the Rockies. My mom passed when I was still too young to work, and my father cared for me and my sister. When I was 8 years old, I experienced something odd. I was walking through the high grass near the river. A bright orb appeared in the sky. It slowly descended until it hovered in place out front of me. I experienced something that I do not understand. I saw myself at my father's funeral. I saw myself struggling with the guilt of abandoning my family. I saw myself starting a business with my closest friend. I saw Elizabeth and I yelling at each other while our daughter wasn't home. I saw my daughter explaining her work in artificial intelligence and myself finally understanding what she had accomplished. I saw my father's look of utter hatred as I walked out of my childhood home. I saw myself staring into a mirror, struggling to understand what I had experienced. I saw myself holding Elizabeth back from entering the room in the abandoned house that would haunt her for the rest of our relationship. I saw myself screaming in agony as I spent a lifetime within my own future. And then, at once, it stopped. And my legs gave way, and I felt the earth beneath me. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Mm-hmm. Writer to writer, that was great. This was crowdfunded? Shit, what the fuck? Oh, if you want to learn more about Throw Me in the River's development or just want to enjoy the game's art and music free from distraction, oh shit, I kind of do. The music is really good in this. Feel free to browse the gallery/commentary section of the application. Each sequence in the game has its own galleries and commentary tracks. Wait, like audio ones? Don't you fuck with me right now. I might go through this on my own and listen to that. Thank you for playing and supporting Throw Me in the River. Damn, Reis! Damn! Throw Me in the River was originally made for a week-long game jam. What the fuck? This looks familiar to me. Have I seen this before? Maybe I know this game. Yeah. Holy shit. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna show their current thing. This is their current project. This is what Reis is working on currently. You guys should absolutely wishlist this. After just playing this double feature of Waiting for the Loop and Throw Me in the River, Reis, damn. I mean, I've had game ideas. I've written tons of short stories and multi-chapter things over my life for the past 20-something years. So from writer to writer, I can easily say, take no offense to this. Waiting for the Loop, I would like you to redo, potentially in the future, make it a bit longer and bigger. But, fuck me. Throw me in the river. Damn. That was amazing. That was something I need. And again, I just want it to be known, those two games together are about $5. Seriously. Even if you don't want to play them, just support the guy. He absolutely deserves it. He's super friendly. He's super cool. Give some love to Side Group and Reis. Come on, guys. Let's get an indie developer some love. Because they absolutely deserve it. Especially with this. Holy crap. 55 minutes. We are an hour and 24 for me. And I think we're going to end it there. Thank you if you did watch this for enjoying the double feature. And if you didn't, oh well. Reis, thank you. Thank you for telling me about these games. Thank you for being a guest on a podcast with me. Thank you for enjoying one of my childhood games as I have enjoyed one of your personal creations, if not both. Yeah. This alone. Wow. I think that's it. So, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And Reis, I'm probably going to send this video to you, so this is just a nice, again, thank you. I know I'm fucking rambling. I'm always bad at ending videos. I'm tired. I have 25 minutes before I go to bed, and I'm going to get all of 5 hours worth of sleep. So sue me. But thank you for this. This was an experience. An absolutely brilliant experience. And man, if this stays a duology, okay, I have questions and implications. Does the orb connect to how the game in Waiting for the Loop played itself? Was that the first semblance of the singularity? Did Diane really create IAC, or was it deep there in the game and she brought it out more? You know, there's so many different implications. If you make this a trilogy or even a I don't know, a quadrology or tetralogy, however you personally say it, I'll buy them. Absolutely. No second guessing. I want to know more about this world and the different implications inside of it. You have me hooked. And I mean, bump it up to $5, you will get it to $5. You will get me. You will get $5 from me if you make it $5. You make the next game $10, you will get $10. Trust me. Fogtown, however much that costs, easy. yeah. Everybody, have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Please like, comment, subscribe if you liked this little double feature. The Patreon, Twitch, and Twitter links are in the description below. Again, as of this recording, go listen to Games My Mom Found, The Elitist, and Gamer Looks at 40. I've been on episodes of those recently. Magecast, I might get a writing job at the Pixels. I might put in an application for that. And go listen to Retro Game Club, Gamers Week podcast. I think there's one more, but my brain is actively dying on me. Please forgive me. And give Reis Mahnic some love. Reis, if that's not how you say your name, I am super sorry. Again, I've been up for far too long. I love you all. Have a absolutely fantastic rest of your week or day or whatever. Bye.